Hello, welcome everybody. Here Daniel once again with Driving Solutions. I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video on our last stream where we were trying to create a flow to update our images to be publicly available. And I had gotten into some type of lock or we got stuck in that last video, but after some research I did find a solution to our problem and some valuable information, so I would like to share that today. So stick around and we'll go right into that. All right, so what was happening is we have this for example, these in our database here, where we share these images, or we like to share these images. The main problem is if we copy the URL, right? And if I paste it here, I'm logged in, right? And all right, so that takes us to the record. But if we get the image URL, it will show. Okay, so if we copy image address, right? So if I'm logged in, it shows up correctly. So see, this is kind of like the URL to that image. But if we're not signed in, so if I go to another window here, then we have to sign in, right? So I wanted to see if we can have this image show up publicly. Okay, so there's a place where it's public automatically, and that's in this table. So if we go to images, so under system UI images, so if I upload directly to here, then like for example this one right here, let's see. Let's open this record. So like this image right here, it's on this dv underscore image table. So if we go to, okay, so when I'm logged in, it works. And when I'm in the other unauthenticated window, we can also pull up the image here, see? All right, and then, so if we can have the image there, then we can, in our app, we can also see it available, okay? For example here. So we want to like show it here in these images right here, see? But without me being authenticated all the time, okay? So one thing I try to do was, okay, let's create a flow that we can like change that table dynamically. So we tried doing the flow, and there were some issues we encountered. We couldn't just drag the data pills into like to create a new record like that. So that was one challenge. And then even after we got the the, the data to come over, um, it was still not working correctly because we wasn't even able to create the table correctly. Okay, so here's the example of a flow that I got to after following all these steps, it does work from this one. Okay, so basically the trigger is when we change the image. So let's try this. I think this is active. So I'm gonna take this one, right? So if I change this image, it should trigger our flow. Let's try this. I'm gonna update our image here. Actually, let me download this first. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm just gonna download this picture. Okay, so we have this. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and update this with the same file. See what it take it. Huh. Actually, I can't save it like this. I gotta. IIX. Okay, so we can just do that. All right, so we got our photo once again. So I'm just gonna upload it with the same photo. All right, so this was 130 E36. This is now yeah 662. Okay, so it's a different file, and I'm just gonna go into our public unauthenticated window here, and it did not work for that one. Okay, so let's see if the flow launch. And let's see what happens. Because I think what happens is, okay, I see what could have happened. So it actually won't replace that image there. It gives us the link though. It should give us the actual public link. Let's see if it did that. Oh, oh look, see. So we do have this other link here. All right, so that's what we wanted. So let's see. So it's a different link, same image. All right, and all right. So it gave us the link, but it did not work still. Let's see. So we did see that the flow did launch. I want to see what happened. Oh wow, it launched once. Okay. So here is our flow. All right. So we're setting a variable, right? We're getting the previous one. Yeah, this one's 662. So we're getting that. So then we look up our record here. Actually, we look up the attachment. And we got the picture attachment here. Okay. So we're creating um, a new DV image. We put in category hot tracks. Okay. So it has the name of the car. So I created this record. Okay. So we see that. So it is creating the record correctly. It's in the global. All right, so we got that. So still we're not getting like if we upload it directly, then we do get like more data. So I don't know why that's happening because I am setting this format to JPEG and we're putting in the category and then we're just assigning like that attachment record in here. So we're copying the attachment over. So we take that attachment and then we copy it into this DV image. And then once we look up the attachment, so it's a new attachment now, it's a copy of it. So it has a different sysid, okay? And then I'm updating the sysid as the image, right? So instead of like when you drag a data pill, it has the .ixx. What is it? IIX. So we gotta remove that if we use the data pill. So here in the data pill, I think we're just removing that part. And then I'm doing the class as image, and then format JPEG, and it kind of like updates the image into it. And then I'm taking this new one, right? And then we're changing the table name here. So we put in the table name to ZZ underscore YY DV image. And I thought that did it when we changed it manually. When I changed it manually, it kind of did it. So let me, because if I click here, see there's no record, right? For images, it just downloads. But see, it downloads it like without a file format. So, And then see, I'm updating the link. So I'm building the link here. So it kind of works, but it's still not working correctly. So I thought it was working last time I tested it, but as we can see here, it's still not like available publicly. Now, the other solution that I kind of figured out that might be a lot simpler will be to take the original photo and then just do this part right here to change the table, update that table name. But see here, I updated the table name and it didn't kind of like change it. So I wonder, because when you go into the sys, what is it? Sys attachment dot list. So when we go here, right, we got all of our images here. Okay, so here's our photo, right? So it's image, now it's photo. Oh, so it takes the name of the field, I guess. So if we look here, oh, did it not update? So look, see, it says DV image still. It should say like this. So I'm guessing, all right, let me see if this is the same one. So see, this is the one I just uploaded, right? And then this is the one that the system copied over. But I thought it was able to do this, but see, it's still DB image, huh? So I wonder, probably the reason was the success. So it did not update this record, huh? So at this point, we'll have to see, because it says, look, 135610. Oh, maybe we gotta wait. Just trying to do it too quick, maybe. Cause all this is happening, yeah, at 135610. But then when we look at our attachment here, this one was created 1356.16 was last updated. See, it was created at 10. Let's see when it was created. It was created at 14. So I'm thinking, and look, if we do copy sysid, it should be that same sysid. Let's see. Yeah, 632. Yeah, 632. Okay. So maybe if we add a wait before we try to update it here, that might be what we need. But so this is what we're gonna do. Let's try both. We're gonna do we're gonna see if we can fix this flow, right? And then I'm gonna create a more simple one. I just want to try this one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. So before this update, let's wait. Just wait. Wait 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This is not it. Hold on. We gotta put that wait before this update right here. So actually, I'm gonna move this up right here. So we want the wait before we rename the table. Okay. And is it 2 seconds enough? Because here was it like 4 seconds? Actually, let's do this. Let's wait. Get rid of this. Let's wait 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. So now, if I go back to here we go. Huh, this one ain't got no image. Oh, actually, this is a copy. This is a clone right here. All right, I don't know which one. I'll just put this one. We'll delete this one later. All right, so let's see. So this is gonna update once the flow is completed. There it is. Okay. So our flow is completed now. So I'm gonna go here and let's take a look. refresh. Oh, here it is. All right, so here's our timer. All right, so if we go back to, all right, I'm just gonna test this. Huh. All right, so it did. Now showing up in the public. All right, so we are getting the correct link here. That's good. Um, and if we look at our sys attachments, attach. All right, so this one now has, all right, so it has the correct table name. Great. All right, so yeah, so it was going too quick, so the time allowed it to be created, moved over, and updated correctly. All right, so that did work. Great. Now, so another solution will be, so I'm gonna create a new flow here. So let's say we just wanted to take that original photo and just change the table on it. Let's see. So okay. So I think because when we try to manipulate that table, we can't do it in our application scope. So what we need to do is we need to go to our global scope first. So the other flow is also in the global. Now I tried to do it and see if I could like assign the permissions. I just couldn't do that from the scope. So there's probably a way to do it in scope. Let's see, I had to create it in the global. Okay, so let's see, update. All right, so we'll do like when it's created. Let's see, and let's do wheels. What happened here? All right, our trigger image wheels. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so I think we just need to do a lookup. So we're going to do lookup on the sys lookup record. So this is a lookup record. This attachments. Okay. This is attachment, and then sysID is photo. Why is it doing that? Photo. All right. So, if we look at so because this what that does, it gives us like the image. Huh. Look at attachment. Okay. Well, weird. Yeah, I thought I had to all right, never mind. All right, we'll test it out. But in some cases we have. All right, let's keep going with this. So we're supposed to look up the sys attachment, and then sysID is going to be, or you can do contains photo. The reason I do contains is because if there's anything, it's kind of like a wild card for the sysID. So if there's anything that's like the last part of the extension on this photo thing, it will still find it. And I think that's what happens. Let's see if this will save it this time. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do update. So we're gonna do update. Date record. And it's gonna be this lookup attachment record. And we're just gonna update the table. Let's see, table name. And then we want the table name to be like this. All right, and let's see if this will let us. So basically we're taking that photo and just putting it in that public facing table. It should be created. Should we give it a time? I'm gonna activate it. All right, so for us to test this, I'm just gonna create a new record. All right, so we're gonna upload our photo. Huh. So it did that already. Wow. Wait a minute. So, all right, so this is like a different one, but now when we save this, so it should take this photo and make it public, right? So let's see if yeah, 'cause the other flows is also turned on. Okay, I'm just gonna refresh. Ah, okay, so it didn't do it for the original one. But our first flow, what is this? Huh. Alright, so that totally did not work at all. So, alright, so this is our first. I think we need to give it time, actually. Because here's our record. See, I don't know why it picked this one. This is the other one that we just downloaded. So let's just give it a little a few seconds here. like we did for the first one. Let's give it that 5 seconds too. All right, so we're gonna do a new test. Yeah, so this still is no good. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this one now. Hmm. Okay, so this one's 14/27/09. 27. So how is it? So this is still. Yeah, so that's the file. But the table name is. Alright, I guess let's try this. Let's do. We're gonna change the trigger on this because we're doing it when wheels is created. I think I want to do something different. Let's try. Okay, so it's going to be pretty specific to when we create an attachment on this table. Oh, but we don't have the trigger anymore. Oh well. Yes. All right, so we are going to try this again. All right, so let's see if this is true. So it's only when it's created, okay, not updated. Okay, so that should save our attachment, right? Or run or flow. So I'm just gonna refresh here. Okay. All right, so it says it's gonna do it. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. So if I go here, copy image address, boom, there it is. Okay. So now we don't need this image URL thing or this public image. So I guess we can change the trigger on this one more time. So it could be whenever it's created or updated, right? Make me erase everything. Ah. Anytime we create something on this, now it could be like if I wanted to do all the photos, we do that, contains, oops, and then this will be like that whole scope, right? For each unique change for every update. And I don't think we need this lookup here. We can still have to wait. Let's give it some time. So I guess we'll take that same attachment and just table name. And then we'll do that. So, all right, so now whenever we create or update attachment that contains the table name is from this scope. So that's for like all the pictures for every update. It's gonna update to that other table. Okay. All right, so we're gonna activate this one. And we're gonna go ahead and deactivate this one. And we can delete these two, these three. Okay, I'll keep those two there. All right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna change this photo. This one. If I refresh, boom. And we'll do created. Okay, so there's our newest one. If I copy this image address and we go to our incognito, now have a public facing image. Great. Now also, if we go to our drivers, right? And let's say we got AB. Oh, you know what? These are not in the same place, are they? Gonna save this as delete that. All right, so I guess when it's empty, we don't want it to run when it's empty, right? So let's see. Huh. Image address. Oh, look at that. All right. So it is working for our whole app now. So these become public facing images, and now we should be able to use it in our app here. So if I go here, so we'll have to like update all the photos again because these are not updated. So see, the images are still not showing up because they haven't been updated. But if we go through them and update them all, then it should work, right? All right. Well, I think that was a much easier um, flow, and basically we're just changing the table name and it might save us some space. So what I'm gonna do is, let's do this. We're gonna do kind of like, we're gonna manually do it right here. There is over 42. Okay, we're gonna take all of those and okay, actually we gotta do it like this. I think there's an easier way to do this too. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. So we just manually updated all these. Now, if we go back to our app here, look at that. Images. Great. Okay, so we gotta make sure we don't get the ones with the weighting. All right. Awesome. I just don't like how it shows us our template photo. Or maybe we can gotta make our template photo something else. It's not like that girl there, you know. But this looks good. Great. Two winners. What the heck? Oh, this thing doesn't run each time. Yeah, we still got to work on this page, but I just wanted to make sure that we got the pictures. Now we got our pictures, and that looks like it's gonna do it for today. So if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe. If you have any questions or any concerns about how we did this, and you want to give us best practices, definitely we're welcome for better techniques. But that will be all for today. Thank you for joining, and you have a great, blessed day. Take care. Bye bye.